I'm now going to wind about 1 kilogram on this coil, and it's already about 30 Henrys, so I'm trying to make it bigger. I want it to oscillate a low frequency, and this is transfusor. There's the first transfusor over there. That's the second one. That's the third one. And I'm planning a fourth one, which is a tiny one. So none of them work yet, but nobody knows. For the ones at a time, I might get somewhere. What I'm doing here is to solder the two ends of the wire together. I've gripped the wire here with a sticky, so it doesn't unwind. It's very important that it's held here. And I'll put these tips in. So make sure it's hot enough. Get that out of the way. Very cut it up. I like cutting. It'll work better in cutting. There we go. So you get it in the iron again. Burns up if you leave it on. Oxidizes away. I can't see what I'm doing now. It's ready with now. Keep still. Again. The whole thing turns around the wrong position. It's all very stiff. Really need a battery power to hold it on. Nice rhythm, good power it takes. I can't keep my hands still. Parkinson's disease. That's caused by drugs. But I'm going to leave that there. Hold it in place. You get soldering very bad. Got to heat up to the right temperature for the solder, the solderable resin to work. There it is. I've got that turf and solder. That's turf and solder. But it should actually, once it's on the coil, it's buried in the other turns, so it doesn't have to be insulated separately. She mustn't have too much solder in it. Mine has to be hot, but can you turn it off? Turn off the iron afterwards. Make sure it doesn't burn through anything. And when that's solid, give it a tug. See if it's not too hard. To put it apart to see if it's stuck. And you really should measure the resistance to see if it's bonded properly. So I'll do that. That's difficult. That's right. Okay, so it should shine. It isn't shining. And that means it's oxidized. So I have to do it again. I used to do soldering when I did my work, but I wasn't employed as a solderer. That's people who make that mistake. You just do soldering in your work, but you don't. I used to build design and build a prototype, you see. But I made a lot of mistakes in soldering. Because when I designed it, all sorts of things went wrong. Links didn't work. All sorts of things went wrong. And when this heats up, the sticky comes away. Really turn it around. It's a lap joint. I don't know, very good really. It is twisted. I'm going to twist that one over there. I can't see what I'm doing here. I've got a loop here. A loop. So I have to nice it to make it easier. But still can't see it. You need a bright light. That light there should be up there. But it's too complicated to move it because I know where to plug it in. But I see this down, it should be out. So you need to have a whole arm. Till that a full solder on it, see if it not. I really ought to put a wedge we are there to so it vibrating so much. put flux in it. It's important to put flux in it. Can't see what I'm doing. These strong up. There's a tiny amount of solder on, but it's better because it's tiny. That just come apart. Work my wonderful ideas do work. It's all coming apart. That didn't work. Didn't work. So I'm still on there again. So I'll loop this over and up. Hold it in place. Sticky, sticky. I think what's happened, I can't see what's happened. The joint has come off. Perhaps it was a broken bar. Plugin. Take that off. Start again. So that, I can't see the wire, so fine. I don't know if the other people can see it. I had to fly a while, but I couldn't see it at all. Stick with you in here. Just stick with you in here. Try and put it wrong. Can't see the old. But Edith has disappeared in Vienna. She slips on the streets and eats in McDonald's. But she's got the sets to go to the police house round. She thinks the police are the enemy. Well, she's stretching herself to such a person, but she's not very well. See what I'm doing. See what I'm doing. Can't see what I'm doing. The red splodge of solder is not good to this small twistle. So it doesn't disturb the wire. Because it really it cuts into the other wires. So it cuts them. Take the solder off. Too much solder. My hands are vibrating too much. Some of these ray drugs are getting should be juicy a bit now, haven't they? I still take it, but it's a swollen. These drugs cause Parkinsonian, and that before that's now shines, so it should be there. I'll try to get the loop. You have to see it. You have to see the wire. You can't see it. You've got dirt rubber. And this Luco, which I bought very cheap, it was illuminated, probably Chinese, but Chinese stuff works sometimes. It's alright. It looks right. The only thing, it looks right, you don't know, it's alright. This is sort of cool. Anyway, so I'm baldy. I used to have all this fungus around me, but I'm taking it off. Just eliminates it, yes. Don't give that time. Welded to the sticky. Alright, wrapped it round, didn't I? Now I've got to unwrap it. Unstick it. That's quite difficult because it's got solder wrapped around it. That's no good. They have to do that solder has to come off. Dollar solder has to come off. the great door up there, that will disturb it going short circuit. But I've got it. That's why I wanted cheap craft to keep very little aluminum in a bin together. Really want to heat shrink tube over it to make it even, but you know, you haven't got any. You've got a slide one to that, it would disturb it even more than the joint. Very bright. Really do. That's what just sorry now. Drop your hand on sorry now. Look how difficult it is with an old body that works. Now I'm going to start winding it now, and I don't know how many turns there's on there because I did have a note of the turns, but I lost it. You know. So I don't know how many turns there are. It does make a difference on the calculations. I think I've got it written down somewhere, but I did have it. But of course, when the cleaners come, they clean it all up, don't they? And much better what's written on them. I usually put it on my computer, but that's always good. We have little photographs of it. There's the zero now. So I take a photograph at the end, and then that can tell you how many. There's a kilogram one here, and I don't think that puts much on there, really. It's a kilogram, which is quite fine. It doesn't go very far. And another thing I need to do is to oil it, because these gears are, well, they should be nylon, better with nylon wear up, of course. But the gears are, okay, but they're supposed to be die cast aluminium. I think they are, but they make a noise. But the one on the counter is another material. It was polypropylene, which breaks rather easily. So it's broken in transit, so I wind it down, get a new one simply. That's it. So that's sprawled up the place. This table was rather good. It's a little table. Because if I had a big table, I would have another one of these tables, but it's very expensive. And I stand these experimental cores, all that experimental cores. What it is, it's a high current, low voltage coil on the outside, and there's only many turns in it, and that puts 500 amps, or 1,000 amps, probably 500, 600 amps, or something like that, through the outer coil, unwinding. But it's only on just a brief pulse, and that induces a current in the inner winding, which is inside, which makes it a screw now. Right place. I'm going to move that handle. Does it work? Doesn't work. The handle is too stiff. It's too. Very, very bad. Very bad. Very bad. I've used this tail before. And the screwdriver's loose. The handle's loose. Because I took it off because I need to move on to the outside. Put it on the inside. So I need a screwdriver. Need to be shorter, without shorter screwdrivers, yeah. That makes sense. We'll go to the right side. Back to the right side. So I'm going to get one right side. So I've got this multi screwdriver, which somebody's packed this one for an idea. Putting on the screws in, so I'm pushing still lose them. Because they fall out and they come out. You're still going to set right, like it's going to be right sides. You realise there's some numbers for them, but not knowing what they are, that's not. The right size, you get the right size, so it'll work. And I don't make silly so much. Just the manufacturers make them all different. But Philips originally painted them. But, I knew it on those. I thought when this is on television that they select themselves just random around and select themselves, but that's not the case. You have to put them in. All these like these bar and pens where you have multiple colours, and you put the right one in the spout. Like that. I mean, too complicated. It's quite a good idea, and works. But it's always losing the heads with the other type because they're separate items. But it's a good idea. Somebody had a good idea. Probably made lots of money on it. You know, socialists would say we do it for the country. That's not good. Got to do it where I want to do it. Do it for the country. Nobody does it for the country. They do it to make money. No time since before I realised. All like sabotage noise. All wonky. That's the Coil is wonky, not the winder. Really keep it even, so I move the wire up and down. This is my first job when I was 8, you know. It was the same equipment. I mean, you buy these money and these sets I have an extra one. Exactly, you wouldn't get these great, buy these great, I even almost on it. It would only take 2 hours to make this. every wobbly is coming out. Coming out. Going one way. But when you're 8, you do it all wrong, you know. You have to look along there to see if the line is even. It's never is. But when you're 8, it's very important. You don't know what it's for. I think I was writing the Facebook radios in Lancaster Bombers or something. No idea what it was for, but it was after the war. So we're still making them. Still making planes and bombers and always making bombers. Still do. Don't do my hand though anymore. Yeah, they're out workers, you know, doing this work. So if a factory got bombed, most of the out workers would still be alive. So anyway. But, I think one of the men involved at that time was a nice middle-aged man, and he had a boat. But he built it. It was built out of a lifeboat, which he built the superstructure too high, and you see, I'm very far away to speak that to shipwright. He said, "Well, about it, you know." The counter is slippy now, so these Chinese is no very good at all. Actually, you'll see, it doesn't latch onto the gear because it's not nice. Poor turrets is it's pushed on and glued, you know, so it's like the right place. It's really, I think because I've got a new counter, it's probably not in the same place as the old one. And these gears on the inside, they push on as well. Not in the right place. So really not a very good design. So the Chinese, they look nice, but they're really not very well made. But there's probably there are better ones. Gold star, which are Asia, just to pity. stripping oil of it. It's making a noise, this is vibrating. It looks right, but it's way too tight. If you let stack it up, it doesn't vibrate so much, does it? Moves about. It's thin. Of course, the pedal falls over. If you stop suddenly, this inertia of moments of inertia goes on winding. So, don't know what to do about that vibration. Rubber, usually rubber dampers. The way going down. Now 2,000 turns, from there. But I don't think it gets much better than that. There's not much. These coils are, these bobbins are misleading. The actual coil is quite thick, so that's how much there is in there, but it's not all the way down the middle. It's quite a lot. It's only 1 kilogram. So it's quite a. These big bobbins use about 100 kilometres a wire. Oh, that's right. break the wire. Let's suddenly take up the tension. I wonder how much I've got to do. It's getting quite tedious. It's 2,400 turns now. So it takes time. And anybody watching this will be very, very bored with it. But that's what you have to do to wind the coil by hand. They said a lot of people don't think 19th century people did it by hand, but it is actually by hand. It uses a coil winder, which you can make these things with interesting various skills, and not much accuracy involved in winding them. And it's important when you're winding the coil that you don't bring the inside connection out. If I go right, hold on. Yes, there it is. The inside connection has got the reverse side, and the outside connection is out here. And it's taken from the top. So the inside connection is on the inside. Sometimes they bring it through on the inside of the coil. Well, that shorts out the coil for high voltages. It's not a good idea. And they break down. You see a spark, and the induction stage is this is size of. I have to put something more substantial in the what. A washer would help, can wash there, but it wouldn't stop sliding off. What a bush here, they have little round wheels and screw with them. You do it in the car, it's far easier. But, well, limitation. Fairly uneven. Yeah, so it doesn't seem to make much difference. If you build a car commercially, it has to be very even. But I think the original amateurs used to try to make it as even as possible. But I would say fill the space up. Doesn't matter that much. I don't know. Probably does actually. The Gauss says number of turns is very important. is now about 3,650 turns, but the counter's slipping. Because when I took this coil counter off, with the counter off, in order to fit the screws on. I'm still going to put it back in the same place. It's only a millimetre or so out. So I've got on, so getting tired now. It's going faster, so that means I'm getting, I don't think there's much more there. So it's the same, 3,600 tons. And it's uneven, it's actually wonky, but the actual coil is the actual performance wonky, so it doesn't mean anything. This is the relay, the thing that drives 400 watts, 400 amps. It's Austin, mini Austin, mini relay by Lucas, which is very reliable. These days they have electronic switches, which of course I can't use. So these things are easy because you've just got a DC, you've got a DC power supply, just have a switch. One of these, just have a switch. It's only a few amps. It's about 5 amps actually. And that operates with the solenoid, starter solenoid, which closes the relay, allows current flow. Which I wanted to put an oscillator on, but the MOSFET transistor melted when I put the current selector. It didn't work. I tried to. It didn't work at all. It didn't work. So I think it did stop the current when it was off, but as soon as it turned on, it melted. It's told you I was one of her, but it's cold, so not plugged in. That's right. Not a fire like that. If we got a gas fan. When we start coal winding to it, we don't get built much anymore. I know it's not by hand anymore. I don't know what it is on my own purposes. Just a bit too extra. Not enough to do it. You can find it on. You can carry down, telegram, sorry, it's telegram as well, and just cheaper actually, and going on with that. Can't miss it. $4,000, I think this is what we get again. This was, I think the price is £16 plus VAT and postage, about £20. It's cool. And there's throw, I think it's throw now, this is a full one, and the design selected 4 kilograms. So I'm going to put 4 on. But when I did the calculation, I assumed that's a capacitor. But I now use it without capacitors. Don't do the business crop. They'll have a huge capacitor on it to make it run at 50 hertz. But I'm now eased the restriction of what frequency it runs at. So whatever frequency it is, you can't. Once you run at 50 hertz, that's quite difficult if you have a regular car. Capacitors reduce the spike. Because it's like that. But it's different how you use capacitor. I've got the last else. I've got 4 high voltage capacitors. The voltage is only about 7 kilowatts, not huge. And the coil has self-capacitors, and so it's difficult to know how many. So once you measure the self-capacitors, you measure the inductance. So I can't measure the inductance of this because it's out of the range of these little meters. You need a massive serial bridge to measure capacitor, and that measures the capacitors and the inductance. But I've got one. Well, somebody gave me one, but it was actually it wasn't given to me. It was given to school. And all the children, all they thought about doing is take the copper out. They couldn't do anything else. They couldn't use it as a shearing bridge. Of course not, we don't do that. Get on. And even the boss wanted the copper to sew in. Not worth that much. So bang went this shearing bridge, which must have been quite expensive. I mean, it's probably a scrap one, but I mean, Sue supplied it. But these things get wasted. I don't think I could have used it because it was a long time ago. It was still working. And I wasn't winding colours at the time. But I don't know why they said it to me, but it was sent to the school. So, the school had a very nice oscilloscope they could use. And eventually, I think one of the teachers took it and sold it to me, but I could use it. And I passed it on to another man. I think he went back to the school actually because the old plaque where he belonged to was still there. So the thing is, the thing was walking, but they couldn't use it because they didn't understand the dial. They understand the settings. I do. I've got a PC or something. These old-fashioned oscilloscopes, massive bulky things. This is quite good. And other things going on. I must do that first one day. I can tell maybe that. I'm going to stop there because I'm a bit fed up there. I've only been working a short time because in China, I think I don't think they do it anymore, but the one time in China used to fly things by hand, and because the Indians have production lines which were set up by the British, and these things run off overhead bands, there's a wheel there, but I could put a motor on it, but that would make it more dangerous to want to break the wire. And instead of doing it by hand, I'm now going to stop because I'm tired. So I upload that, and the probe I ordered the wrong one by mistake. I think it was really said there's 60 hertz is no good. How can anybody have a 60 hertz oscilloscope probe? It's ridiculous. And so I've asked them to take it back. They're going to come and take it away, and I should get a refund. And there's no charge for returning it, so I'm quite pleased. Later, I've seen a 50 megahertz one on eBay. Somebody pointed out to me, which was second hand and quite cheap. It's only £40, but it's probably gone by the time I get there. because it would go quickly. But the new one's only 140, so it's quite comfortable at the moment. That's a car called 40 pounds at the moment. Egypt's taken all my money, you know, running around in Austria doing distance. You know, she went to Vienna. I think she must have dodged her fares on the Vienna train. I don't know if she got it because she didn't have money. And when she was there, she still getting the train and all the rest of it. She had the money and I said she went on a train 100 miles in the opposite direction, and that was, and she fared us from that and got caught. So she got a €100 fine and couldn't come. So she's now on the street. I spoke to the police about her because she's in danger, and because she'll run out of money because I can't keep on giving her money. And well, I will, but it's not enough to live on. And hopefully they'll pick her up and what they'll do with her. Because, you know, I think the international law says to go back to her own country, but she hasn't got one because there's no home in her own country. So she can't live with me. She has got a home here in this house. She says why should she come back even though she's a criminal. And you know, she's a reason for her crime. She's was fell among thieves, and she's got him to have it. But I don't know well, because she is a patient in a local mental hospital where they put criminals. They're minor criminals. And she denies it. She denies, but she does do it. I've seen her. And she's got something wrong with her brain, which makes her stupid. But she's mainly because she's been groomed to do that sort of work, you know. And she's also been groomed to steal from men, you know. So she's been groomed as a sex slave, and they have their policies apart from being sex slaves. They put them out to work to steal from other men, you know. And I think they're just trying to do it. And who they give the money to, I don't know, whether they don't, they just spend it. So I don't know what she's doing, but she's not straightforward. And she's hit the crime scene. I don't want to. Never been involved in it before. But so it's a huge problem with this shoplifting and vandalism and murder and all sorts of things, and banging noses for people's heads and breaking legs and all sorts of things. Sex slavery, peaceful trafficking is appalling. And in Hungary they behead them if they catch them. They also behead murderers, you know. So yeah, so Britain beheads. The only legal form of punishment for capital punishment in Britain is actually beheading. And sometimes it's done for treason, but it can be done for other reasons. And well, one of those things. Beheading is normal in Britain. You know, as you read the history of Britain, it's full of beheading. Not just one or two, but they do it in crowds of people, you know, on a stand. Okay, we can see it. And they put the head on a railing somewhere outside a palace. Illustrate that got rid of him, whoever it was. There's been quite a lot of those. So it is. Britain's no different from this fuss about IS about beheading people. They're doing it to horror, to terrify people, which is the opposite, so they get an easy victory. But antagonising the enemy makes them put on more of a fight, which could result in ISIS being stopped. But I don't think many regular Muslims support them, really, basically. They're a nasty lot, because they're killing each other. I don't know what they believe in. I don't know what there's different sects in Islam, and the original ones didn't have God in their religion or praying. It's the Gnostic Church, which is the first Christian church. Before the Catholic Church was Gnostic, and they're all murdered. But the ones that survivors became the Muslims, so they're actually Gnostic Christians. But there's been division after that. Goodbye. I'll come back probably if I'm still awake. I'll go have a cup of tea and come back about 11 o'clock to do some more winding. I don't know. I've only got about 4,000 turns on it now. I don't know how many turns there are because the turnover of turns gets lower as you get bigger, and the length of the wire increases. So it's quite complicated. But I did have a program to calculate it, but when they had a cyber attack, it was lost. I think I've got a record of it on my web page. I think it's all been recorded, and I think I was sent to a friend of mine who could send it back. But at the moment, I haven't got the Dash Basic on the computer. That's my next download. I've got another version of it downstairs, but it's not the complete version. I think the completion is not that complicated, but it was evolved over a period of time with lots of testing. And I originally tried to work out the capacitors, self-capacitors didn't work. Self-inductance didn't work either. I tried to use these various formulas you get in the books, and none of them worked. And the nearest one was Gauss. And but this is as far. This is more. I mean, I don't know. Gauss's formula is quite simple. It's about linking of terms together, and it's dead square. It's simple. But I don't know how you manage to do it. But when you get more than one load, it doesn't work because the outer layers interact with the ions. It gets very complicated, but you can't work it out. I can't anyway. People have tried, and the formulas don't work. I can't tell. But I originally got inductances of 1,000 henries, stuff like that. Well, this great coil probably had about 40 henries. And I don't. If you want a self-capacity series, natural frequency oscillation, and that then doing the formulas gives you the self-capacitance, but you've got to measure the inductance first, and that's difficult. You can measure the resonant frequency, which is done on a signal generator. You put it as a load and pick up the signal from an oscilloscope. See what the peak is. That gives you the self-resonant frequency, and that's the important thing. But the other, if you want to know the parity, the formulas to measure the pressure of the inside, it depends on the number of turns, and the current. When you have a number of turns, it's a current sheet. So it's a current sheet. So it's current sheet. If you have a milliamps in a big coil like that, the current sheet is very much higher. So the pressure gets quite massive. So a big coil, it has to be a narrow big coil, and that gives you the implosion to give the nuclear reaction. But a bigger coil, you have to slow the inductance slows it down. So I think you can build coils where the inductance is cancelled out, but there's still the same number of coils. There's some way you did it. Just get some capacitance instead, but I think the coils go the other way. Sometimes it doesn't work, but when I tried it, I haven't had a successful. Well, I do get neutrons produced, which means fusion is taking place. It just does a particular type of the circle cycle, just the right time. And I got 2 bursts. Now I'm trying to do it so it starts up. And I think I need lower pressure to get the conductivity of the air down will increase, so I need 3 more vacuum pumps, and they're not available yet, and I don't have any money there because Edith's taken it all. Useless. And I have to pay off my credit card before I can order anything else. It'll be a long time. Women are expensive. They're worth it, but because they're human beings, and human beings are far more important than these things. We must forget that.